G'day, VGF. Alrighty. Time to get going. Nope. Go. One more thing. That's about right. Hello and welcome to a stream dictated by Nemeblubb, who demands that we play Umamusume, Pretty Derby. The music is pretty loud, yes. We will see if we can deal with that once the game is properly open.
Umamusume. 彼女たちは
Feels
走
like
るために
game.
生まれてきた。時に数奇で時に輝かしい歴史を持つ別世界の名前と共に生まれ、その魂を受け継いで走る。それが彼女たちの運命。この世界に生きるウマ娘の未来のレース結果はまだ誰にもわからない。彼女たちは走り続け、
Says
瞳の先にあ
for
る
shame.
ゴールだけを目指して。
So maybe that should go live somewhere else. There. One day at the Tokyo race course, special week snapshot. The Ura finale finals. It's just a head race.
晴れ渡る空の下行われる東京レース場芝 2400URA ファイナルズ決勝。18人の馬娘たちが挑みます。人気と実力を兼ね備えた東海帝王、今日は3番人気です。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子サイレンス鈴鹿。威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。1番人気スペシャルウィーク。
気合十分、いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気スペシャルウィークサイレンス鈴鹿、快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿、安心で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はグラスワンダー。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。さあ花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはグラスワンダー。少し離れてシンボリルドルフ、1馬審査、ライスシャワー、オグリキャップ、追走、ガイバスターレット、並びかけてきた。およそ5馬身開いてスペシャルウィーク、内から行く成田ブライアン。そしてその外を回って東海帝王、アグネスタキオン、内から行く。さらにその外からはメジロマックイーン。さらに内からライスネイチャー。さらにその内からは松金福来てる。1馬身離れて動くが内を回ってゴールドシップ向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ13馬身順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は依然サイレンス鈴鹿、1馬身リード。続いてグラスワンダー、外からライスシャワー、内シンボリルドルフ、ガイバスターレット。続いている外にはオグリキャップ、スペシャルウィーク。ここにいます。
The race caller sounds insane in languages that aren't your own.
輝くメジロマックイーン。そしてその内から行ったのはライスネイチャー。外を回って動くか。そのうち並んで成田ブライアン。さらにはマヤのトップガン。残り1000メートルを通過。それを見るようにスーパークリーク。少し後ろから松金福来てる。後方2番手にゴールドシップ。最後方ポツンと1人春うらら。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。グラスワンダー、どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
大欅を越え4コーナーへサイレンス鈴鹿。ここで抜け出した。互いに足を止めている展開。このまま直線での争いになるのか。さあ内から先頭を伺うのはサイレンス鈴鹿。最終コーナー、最初に勝ち上がったのはスペシャルウィーク。栄光まで400。スペシャルウィーク、負けられない負けられないとスペシャルウィーク。足色は衰えないスペシャルウィーク。リードは正しく食い下がるサイレンス鈴鹿。100を通過。先頭は依然スペシャルウィーク。これは強い。先頭はスペシャルウィーク。スペシャルウィーク、突き放す。1着はスペシャルウィーク。最後意地を見せて栄冠を手にしました。
素晴らしいレースでしたね。私もとっても胸が熱くなりました。
Okay.
さあレース
Oh, I
になりました。
wasn't meant to hit this
次は
before.
ウイニングライブの時間です。
We still haven't been given the option to lower the game volume, so let's do that manually. Oh. No, Bob. By the age of 5, I'd been to the race course more times than most people will be in their lifetime. Dad is a horse trainer and farrier, and shoed the races. So yeah, from age like 5 to 8, most weekends were spending one day with Dad at the race course while he goes around and does the day's shoeing. Easily had more days at the race course than I ever want to.
一着の座を手にした子だけが立てるセンターはみんなが目指す目標です。
Does the day's shoey? No drinking on the... Well, actually, there was drinking on the job. But not that kind of drinking on the job, Finboy.
特別なレースに勝利したり偉大な功績を残したりしなければ歌えない曲だってありますから。
They're also idols?
見ている私たちの考えもひとしおです。それにライブを見てその馬娘のファンになる方も多くいます。
Why are they also
馬
idols?
娘たちにとってウィニングライブは欠かすことのできない要素ということですね。では早速今度はステージで輝く馬娘たちを見に行きましょう。
No, decoy. Remember, people, this is exactly what Nemeblubb wants to see. Today's Grand Sponsor Nemeblubb クラッシュ系お送りします。No, Vijaya. They will sing out to each other if you separate ones that don't want to be alone. Or as they're arriving or leaving for the day on the float. But not like this. It's you know, Winnie and then, where's my friend? Where's my friend?
改めましてようこそトレーナーさん。ここが日本ウマ娘トレーニングセンター学園。
It's all about reading body language, decoy. Ears forwards and up. Horse is probably okay. Ears spun around and back and down. Horse is angry with you, and you are best leaving horse alone. So, ears forwards and flicking around, happy horse. Ears pushed down, unhappy, grumpy horse. There are a whole bunch of other body language tells that sort of, it's hard to explain. You just get them from years of experience, but that one is nice and easy to explain to anyone. Well, people with eyes, I suppose. Hello again, trainer. Welcome to the Japan Umamusume Training Center Academy.
レースの世界を夢見る子たちが集う日本最高
Please give more horse advice. Well, Midas, I sort of, kind of... Do we still have it here? Here we go. So this is part of my regular stream that needs to be here. Like... doesn't get used very much, because mostly the other family take care of it, but on occasions I have to go help out, and when I do, well, it's there and ready. Anyway. Question mark, exclamation mark. No, I'm the opposite Midas. I avoid them where I can. I don't dislike them. They are mostly lovely animals, but they're like people. There are ones that are jerks. Goodness, Director Akikawa, you scared us. It's just a random 1VG. Though we have, previously, the channel has had, I've given a bit of a walkthrough look at the stables before. Anyway, apologies. Seeing such a promising new trainer gets me excited. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu indeed. Robber! Yep, boy. Sure. You are part of the Tracian Academy. I think that's meant to be Thrace, like Greece, Thracian horses? Give your best to help the trainees make their dreams come true. The goal of each student is to participate in the Twinkle series. So I want you to teach, guide, and support your trainees through and through. Sure. I bet it's some kind of... Oh, skipped. First, let's go meet some of the Umamusume you'll be working with. Those you'll be able to train in a career playthrough are known as trainees. Please be aware, if you hadn't added an Usamusume to your trainee Umamusume roster, you won't be able to train her in a career playthrough. You can meet trainees by scouting them. Not going to a sales day? Well then, let's try our luck in the Pretty Derby Scout. Perform the tutorial. I suppose it would be a bit on the nose to literally be buying and selling people. Perform the tutorial Pretty Derby Scout 5 times. The scouted Umamusume are fixed for the tutorial. A connection error has occurred. I'm sorry? Daiwa, Scarlet. Sakura, Bakushin. Vodka. Haru Urara. Gold Ship. Wow, you've met some amazing Umamusume. But before we go off to start training, allow me to explain support card scouting. Let's switch over to the relevant scout. You can obtain support cards from the support card scout. A support card is a card used to assist your trainees. By selecting a deck of support cards, you'll receive the aid of other students from Thracian Academy to help your trainee along. Let's try our hand at scouting some support cards. Hail, Shen. Why are there greys? Greys aren't racehorses. I can live with pink, but grey, no. Why are you special? Because white-haired anime waifus are a staple of the genre. It's unrealistic, Decoy. Chestnuts, bays, fine, but not greys. Anyway, now that we have that out of the way, let's begin your everyday life with your trainee Umamusume. This is the entrance of Thracian Academy. We can also call it your home screen. From here, you can access various places within the academy. You can begin a career playthrough for any of your trainees. I will give it's been very clear about what buttons it wants me to press. First, let's make preparations for your career playthrough. Let's select a scenario to play. Every day is busy at the Thracian Academy. Select a career scenario and tackle the problems happening around school. Friggin' course it's set in a high school. How could it possibly not be set in a high school? Next. Next, choose one to train. Since this is just for practice, select one of the trainees you scouted. You missed some singing and dancing, Wick, and me grumpling and grizzling. Take on the Twinkle series and make dreams come true. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, everyone has different goals. Guide your trainees to be the ideal trainer, and be the ideal trainer they need to achieve their dreams. They all have different stats. You can train them as many times as you like. How about you start by selecting the one you are most interested in? Can we have any? No? Select the one you're most interested in. You must have this one. We're now moving along in our career preparations. Let's head over to the three goddesses statue for a moment. Trainer, are you familiar with the three goddesses statue? The three goddesses, the progenitors of all Umamusume, they're the ones to blame, according to legend. They are also described as deities who watch over and guide the Umamusume. Traditionally, the students of Thracian Academy come before the statue to pass on their ambition. The days spent running towards their dreams, the emotions experienced on their journeys. All of this is entrusted to this statue. Future generations of runners come here to inherit the ambition and, if they are lucky, turn it into power. Do the Umamusume have the will to power? Yeah, Horse Girl Kefka. It would be slightly less effeminate as Horse Girl Kefka. And so the legacy of one runner is passed to the next and the next. It's quite mysterious, isn't it? A decorated runner who passes on her ambition to your trainee is called a veteran. Once a runner has completed her career, she can be registered as a veteran and chosen as a legacy. You do breeding? Now then, go ahead and choose your legacies. Legacies pass on sparks of inspiration, which grant trainees attribute boosts and skill hints, among other benefits. And don't worry, the legacies can inspire new trainees as many times as you like. So we've only got one apparently, so click the one it obviously wants. Let's choose a second legacy. The glue factory, and yeah, dog food. Until you're more familiar with the process, please try using the auto-select feature. The two selected legacy Umamusume and your trainee Umamusume have an affinity level determined by their relationship. It is said that if they share a good affinity, it becomes a little more likely for something nice to happen. This might be good to remember when you're making arrangements in the future. Make inspiring connections to fulfill more dreams. Inspire your trainee with the legacies of veteran runners. Sparks of inspiration raise attributes and aptitudes at the start of a career, as well as during it through inspiration events. Veterans pass on their legacy as many times as you like. No, I make no claims there. Stable hand, yes. The actual training, no, Wick. Much stable handery, much time. Hell, there would be video clips of, well, there is a very likely video clip of me leading horses around the mounting yard before races, because I have done that before. That would be out there in the ether. Anyway. Now, we'll choose some support cards to assist you and your trainee during her career. Each card comes with various benefits, such as support card character, appearing in your playthrough and providing skills for your trainee to acquire. With that said, you can't choose a support card depicting the same one that you've selected to train. Keep that in mind. Let's choose support cards. You'll receive support card effects from the characters you select, and career events corresponding to the cards are more likely to occur. Please note that you cannot select the character you are training. Support cards have types. The effects gained with training vary from card to card. Speed, stamina, power, guts, wit, and pal? Friendship training. The power of friendship leads to success. If you raise the friendship gauge of support cards during a career, then friendship training will occur when you perform their preferred training. Friendship training will improve your trainee more than usual. Auto-select. Go. It's very clear about what buttons it wants you to press. I have no idea why we're pressing these buttons, beyond that it says press flashy button. This is Thracian Academy. Here, promising young Umamusume gather to train as racers, their hearts filled with dreams of joy found in the Twinkle series. Together with their schoolmates, they spend their days training body and mind. Press the flashy button that says $60. And yet, not all are content with the state of the academy.
手綱、私はウマ娘を心より愛するトレセン学園の理事長として
She is the number one horse girl.
おのおのが輝く個性を発揮しきれぬこの現状を非常に憂えている。そこで提案、私は新レースの開催を企画する。新レースですか
？They didn't say the third thing. Anyway.
みんなが志すトゥインクルシリーズ、その先にすべての距離、すべてのコースを用意した新たな大レースを作るのだ。その名もURA ファイナルズ。URA ファイナルズ。
The Ura Final.
さあ、タツナ、忙しくなるよ。
Prepare yourself. We're about to get very busy.
早速、この大ニュースを
Quickly, we must schedule a press meeting. The world must know this news.
承知しました。手配します。
And thus begins the story of a new racing event, the Ura Finale. Created to help Umamusume shine. This race, that shouldn't be a capital S, shall be the series upon which you and your trainees' stories unfold.
新設 URA ファイナルズ。
Nemeblubb, why not I say? It is Nemeblubb's thirst for horse bleep! Countless Umamusume have come to the three goddess statues to carry on the dreams of legends past and entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Okay, it's a very physical thing. It's not just conceptual. The legacies live on. Speed up, stamina up, power up, guts up, wit up, dirt aptitude. An apt stat for the game. Sprint aptitude. Long aptitude. 2 turns to reach goal. Run in junior make debut. Start. Tap. Today I start training with Daiwa Scarlet in earnest. Our journey to make her the number one Umamusume begins here.
ウマ娘にはそれぞれ異なった目標があります。今回はこの目標を達成しましょう。こちらは育成を進めていく上でのコマンドです。コマンドを一つ実行するとターンを
Okay.
消費します。
Actions consume turns.
トレーニングを
Select
選んで
training.
みましょう。こちらがトレーニングの種類です。
There are different types of training. Each one increases a different attribute.
試しにスピードを選んで
Try selecting speed.
いくわよ。
Energy has gone down.
見事。順調にトレーニングできているようだな。
Your training regimen is going swimmingly.
理事長、様子を見に来たのだが、感心。立派にウマ娘を支えられているな。はい、この調子で担当ウマ娘をどんどん成長させてあげましょう。
One day, as I'm rounding a corner,
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry. I was in such a huge rush that... Oh, right. Sorry. I made a promise, so I'll be... A promise?
はい。
Why is our physical conversation getting a text message log? Yes, I completely forgot that I promised to race with my friend, so I'm rushing over there now. There's only one option. Got it, thanks, and I'm sorry for crashing into you. Ja, mata ne. Special Week runs off again in a panic. However... Eureka! I've got an idea. This could be useful for Daiwa Scarlet's training. This contributed to Daiwa Scarlet's growth. Guts up. It looks like you had a conversation with one of the support Umamusume. Every single encounter is a precious experience. I'm unconvinced. Be sure to make use of them while training. You knew someone would get us to play this, says Amel. Incidentally, the Academy is a big place. So you also have a chance of meeting individuals who weren't included in your support card deck. Next... That is a lot more than what was said there. I'll explain about energy. Take note of the failure rate. The lower your energy, the higher the failure rate. Failing a training can lead to drops in attribute and also mood. Be careful. When energy is low, rest to recover it. Oh, trainer, did you get some relaxation time in on your break? I'm completely refreshed, obviously. Every modelled student knows how to switch gears between work and play. Just wait till you see how well I train today. Energy up. We're finally ready to give racing a try. Attention, before participating in a race, be sure to always check your skills. Take this, allow me to grant you some skill points for this occasion. They can be acquired at various times throughout your career. Points up by slightly under 200. Firstly, select skills. Next, select a skill to learn. Use the skill points you have obtained from area. Let us learn this skill, preferred position, slightly decrease fatigue mid-race. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Poor design. Skills are of great importance to winning races. Using the skill menu doesn't expend a turn, so learn as many as you can. Hoarding skill points is a waste of potential. You should select skills that match your trainee's ability and the races in which she plans to run. Let's return. Time to enter a race. The races you are able to participate in are shown in the list. Plus 700 fans? Let's enter this race. The Kyoto Turf. 2000 meter. Medium. Right inner. Summer. Sunny. The track is firm. We've got Gate 9. The junior year of June. It's time for Daiwa Scarlet's debut race. At last, I'm going to enter the Twinkle series. I can't wait, let's go. My legs are itching to run. Go get that #1 spot. You don't need to remind me. I'll have the most spectacular debut ever. Everyone will wish they could copy me. This place is called the Paddock. Runners appear here before the race to excite their adoring fans. You mean the mounting yard. Anyway, attention, there are various things you can confirm here before the race. I'll leave the detailed explanations to you. Count on me. In the paddock, you can check stats and the popularity of other runners. Predictions of a runner's performance are denoted by the symbols triangle, triangle, circle, double circle, from lowest to highest. The top right symbol represents the expert predictions, while popularity is representative of fan opinion. The higher a runner's ability and mood, the higher her popularity and expectations placed on her will be. But of course, popularity doesn't guarantee a win. However, the more favoured your trainee is, the more you may expect from them. You can also change a runner's strategy in the paddock. It's best to select a strategy that plays to your strengths. Stay close to pace, chasing the leader from behind, before eventually passing them. You're all set. It's finally time to start the race. You might be able to cure a harmful condition by enjoying recreation. It ended too quickly. Our maiden race, the junior make debut. Kyoto Turf, 2,000 meters.
美しい青空が広がる京都レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。
Trumpet rhythm.
3番人気は7番。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子5番。
Apple Cider, Daiwa Scarlet.
娘を置いて他にいない。1番人気ダイワスターレット。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
What a presence! Look at her spirit. A wonderful start for our runners. Let's see who takes the lead. Can the favorites live up to expectations? There's something disjoint about the caller's voice. Oh, you want to bet, Mirage? So far, I would say there hasn't actually been any game. So, play gets heavy air quotes. So far, it's been a visual novel with a couple of little click button menus. Oh no, Finboy is getting Twitch drops for this. Okay, the favorite one. Congratulations on the win. Consider this the first page of the legend that you will write together. Yeah, we won our debut, a maiden. Congratulations on getting first place. Make sure you praise your trainee for her hard work. Usually, a winning concert is held, but since we're in the middle of practice, we will skip it for now. Huff, huff, huff. Great work out there. This is hardly enough to satisfy me. I need more if I'm going to become number one. Splendid, you reached your goal. Well done, bravo. The goals that you're after will... Oh, they've stopped doing any talking. The goals that you're after will differ depending on the Umamusume. Ah, I spoke too soon. You... Please help your trainees reach their goals. Congratulations on making it through a career. Don't forget to use up your skill points. This concludes the career. Although it was short this time, a career is usually 3 years long. Please treasure the time you spend together with your trainees. Finish, sure. A trainee who has completed their career will be evaluated based on criteria and registered as a veteran. Like, you can technically have things up to about 7, Finboy, but practically they were fairly accurate here that 4 is sort of, yeah, 4, 5. A trainee who has completed her career can obtain sparks. Please be patient, says Why Not SA. Daiwa is her own grandparent. She's her own grandpa. If you select her as a legacy, you will be able to use her as an inspiration for another runner. Okay. Do I pick one? No, but this just tells me what bonuses she grants in the future. Sure. Look, numbers go up. You're meant to feel good. Numbers go up. Good work. That will be all for the introductory course. You can't deal with all the dopamine, says Wick. If something is unclear or you'll have concerns, click the I button to view tips or access the help menu. From here on, you'll be working hand in hand, shouldn't it be hand in hoof, with the Umamusume through training and everyday life here at the Academy. Take on the Twinkle series and make your trainees' dreams come true. I'm very much looking forward to what you'll achieve together. "40 minutes in, we finish the tutorial." And we get some more idle experience. Enhance. Oh, enhance.
育成ウマ娘やサポートカードの強化。育成完了。
Here you can manage your veteran Umamusume, the racers who've completed a career playthrough. You can also strengthen trainees and your support cards. Strengthening your training and support cards will set you up to gain better results in the career playthroughs. You already missed Final Fantasy VI? I'd say they're about equally crappy. Materials used for strengthening are mainly acquired by racing. Be sure to enter your veterans in as many races as possible. In a daily race... Oh god, there's dailies. In daily races, you earn monies and support points among other things. You can only run in these a set number in times per day. So make sure to enter every day. Allow me to explain team trials, where you can create and compete with a team of veterans. The tutorial was over. Create your own team and rise to the highest class. Form a team of veterans and compete against teams from all over the world. You will move up in class according to how well you do. Once a week you are awarded according to the class that you are in. Achieve excellent race results and record your high score. Every week the class you're in will change based on high score. In team trials, 5 races with different conditions are held at a time. As your class increases, the number of Umamusume that can participate per race will increase, up to a maximum of 15. Form a powerful team and challenge the team trials. Yes. No, Mirage. Female horses totally race. When you raise your support cards to a certain level, they will contribute to a support bonus, which increases your team's score in team trials. Try and increase the level of as many support cards as you can. Yeah, the most successful 2 that were trained by the household was 1 boy Comic Ranger and 1 girl Upmarket Star. In team trials, you race against teams of runners carefully assembled by other trainers. Alright, let's try making a team with some veteran Umamusume who have finished their careers. I can't even read the thing because it was too quick. Create an original team using your veterans. Be sure to choose runners with the right aptitude for the job. The score your team ace earns for each race will increase. What is an ace? You shouldn't use a term before introducing it. If you form a team, your team rating and team rank will increase. You can also obtain rewards as your team rank rises. A high team rating is the key to higher scores in team trials. In team trials, you will play against opponents with similar team ratings to you. The more you win against teams with a higher team rating, the easier it will be to obtain a higher score. Okay, so it's some sort of vaguely MMR-based system. You beat people, number goes up. Form a strong team and conquer the team trials. Every Umamusume excels at a particular distance and track conditions. The trick is to form a team based on the aptitude of your racers. Also note, as you go, adding more highly skilled veteran Umamusume to your team will raise your team rank. Let's continue training strong runners to raise your rank higher and higher. It is a great way to show your ability. It's the tutorial that never ends. You just click the button they want you to click, my friend. At this point, it's all just going in one ear and out the other, because it literally shows you what button to click and gives you nothing else to do. So, like, why invest the effort in learning if it's just going to show you which one? There are plans to hold many more races from here on. Be sure to participate as much as you can. Use these rewards to power up your trainees and support cards. Be sure to remember that playthroughs and racing are integral to making your trainees stronger. Tutorial over. Win QED! Biwa Hiyahide. Winning equation. God. Why does she have a crop? And Ikuno Dictus. Never skip warm-ups. Obtained carrots. I meant to click them all? It seems like I'm just meant to click them all, and it gives us carrots. But then it takes us away from it. Oh, this is your, like... This is your dailies. Okay, it tells you what dailies you'll get tomorrow. You've unlocked a new main story episode. Okay. Am I meant to click it? Raise bond levels. No, Amel. Raise bond level, but it shows us the buttons it wants us to click, Decoy. And it showed us this, therefore it must want us to click it. Raise bond levels to unlock new stories. Watch stories to get rewards. Encountering them and raising your bond level will let you progress through their story. Bond points can be increased by completing playthroughs and racing in team trials. You'll be rewarded for progressing through the story. Do you want to view this as if it's on a phone, or a phone held sideways? Landscape, do. I started as a trainer here only a few days ago. It's peaceful watching the students practice, while I fantasize about my own glorious days to come, or being able to play another game in the near future. I am hopeful that I'll soon become someone's trainer and help them grow into an excellent racer. That is until... It's going harder and harder on the visual novel aspect.
トレーナー反応あり。レーダーが反応してるなら間違いねえ。この辺りにトレーナーがいるはずだ。けどどこだ。トレーナーってのは確か緑色の皮膚で牙がむき出しの生き物だったはず。
I make eye contact with them. I have a bad feeling about this.
もしかしてお前トレーナーじゃね。
I don't have green skin or pointy fangs. I feel like that's been lost in translation, but okay.
は？何言ってんだ。トレーナーバッジつけてるやつはトレーナーだろ。
She says we have enough badges to train her, question mark?
意味わかんねえこと言ってんなよな。そんなんじゃスカウト目当ての馬娘に。
Yes, you have enough badges to train me.
ここであったら100年目。野良トレーナー捕獲すんぞ。おらー。
Except it seems that rather than catching the Pokemon has caught us. She's getting too close. This could be dangerous. I might be in actual danger. Make yourself look big and scary. They will back off. I'd better get out of here fast. Hold it right there. I managed to escape behind the main hall. It seems like I have lost her. What was that all about? McQueen? Excuse me, are you all right? You're quite out of breath. Did something happen? Gold Ship was chasing me. Yes, Gold Ship-san. Thank you. I think she's looking for a trainer. Oh. You see, she has a strong desire to debut and start racing. Having a trainer is an essential step to running in races. However, she hasn't found one yet. Or how should I put it? She hasn't managed to hold on to one. In her efforts to find a trainer, she's likely resorted to trying to kidnap one. It seems like she's a real troublemaker around the school. She wants to race, which is great and all, but I can't imagine I'd be able to handle her. I think she's caught up to you. Yeah, I like Waikikamu. Why not SA? Waikikamu is my favorite. I can't get embroiled in this mess, so you'll have to pardon me. And what was another one that I loved? There was one called Bulbasaur that I actually liked the name of. For obvious reasons, as they chose the correct starter to name their racehorse. Do try your best to stay safe. Not good. I've got to make a break for it and hope that she doesn't see me. She finds me, you're mine now. Swoosh. Somebody help. Where's my real life button for somebody help? Aw, don't wuss out on me now. It's not like I caught you to fill my belly or anything. I'm just gonna take you on a teensy-weensy kind of huge adventure. Now that you're caught up on the details, all aboard. Still crammed in a bag, I get carried off to who knows where. Several hours later. We're skipping straight to the beach episode? Ding ding, what a day. Bright and shiny, the perfect weather to search for treasure.
ゴルフちゃんとのワクワクドキドキお宝探しツアー開催デー
Where am I? To be continued. We've earned 20 carrots. You've already unlocked the next episode. A 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Warm-ups fully up-warmed.
宝探しの前には準備運動が必須だからなお前もちゃんと
You should stretch too. I can't wrap my head around what's happening.
さっきから
Are you even listening?
もしもしもしもし
Shmosh.
もしもーしお電話ありがとうございます。こちらゴルフちゃん何でも相談センターでございます。お客様のお悩みは世界規模でしょうか、それとも地球規模はたまた宇宙規模。一つご質問をいただいた方に今ならなんと2つの厄介ことをお送りいたします。
Where did you It's a beach!
はいはい、宇宙規模どころか個人規模のごくごく小さいお悩みじゃねえか。
I'm offering solutions, and all you think to ask is about your own measly personal problems. Solve world hunger then. You're hopeless. How's this? In the name of goodwill, I will answer you this one for free. We crossed the wild trails of the mountains beyond Thracian, escaped the narrowest caves, and made it through perilous jungles to get here. In other words, we're somewhere on Earth. Where is somewhere? No need to panic. I don't remember where, but it is on Earth, so we'll make it back someday. Came across very evilly. I need you to focus. You do remember why we're here, right? There is a priceless treasure waiting for us. Something that will make me the undisputable, most powerful Umamusume ever. We came all the way here to get it, and you're going to help me find it. Yeah, it was an unfortunate choice of phrase before Wick, wasn't it? Let's start this treasure hunt. Cue the fanfare. Tell me as soon as you unearth the goods. Before I understand what's happening, I'm forced into joining the treasure hunt. Several hours later. What is this beat-up old canoe doing here? She likes the sinking canoe? That sweet fishy aroma, like a tuna trawler. It takes me back to my days, fishing on the open seas. This isn't the time to wallow in nostalgic bliss. What are you looking at me for? You've fallen head over heels for my beauty. I know it must be difficult, but don't stare. That would be naughty. I wanted to ask what we're looking for. Don't you know treasure? It would be sparkly. Don't think about it, just feel. Now I have even less of a clue. I guess I'll just start looking over there. Blah, blah, blah. We walk up to some palm trees and a coconut. I've found a coconut. Is this your hidden treasure? It's a super healing fruit. Are you a genius or what? It is what I've been looking for. Put it down. I place the coconut on the ground. Now retreat to safety. What is about to happen is too dangerous for a mere mortal. She cracks open the coconut with her bare hands. You need to be fearless and have tremendous strength in order to do this. Go ahead, have a seat. With little else to do on the deserted beach, I accept my coconut half and sit down on some... But if you split a coconut like that, the liquid would already be everywhere. To be continued. You've earned some carrots. It's only 55 more minutes. It's been hours since arriving at this mystery location with a golden ship. I feel reborn. The sweet hydration is spreading throughout my body. You know, when dried seaweed is rehydrated, I wonder if it feels like this. For some reason, we're just relaxing here, sipping on the juice from the coconut gold ship split with her bare hands. The sound of the waves, together with the sweet coconut water, really helps with my fatigue. It's strange, but I could do this forever. I definitely couldn't. Looks like you're finally starting to loosen up. Isn't this great? Sometimes you have to do nothing at all. Do you like to relax a lot? When I need to. They do say every warrior has their resting place. Warrior being a figure of speech for a Umamusume racer. Or if you want to be a real slick, I used a metaphor in air quotes. And how do I put it? There's no hotter place than a racetrack. Even normally quiet Umamusume show their true natures during a race. Everyone gives it their all, and that's when I really let loose. My body burns so hot that I get this huge relief from it. You enjoy racing, hey? Yes, even if you made me choose between racing and catching toads, I'd choose racing. And this place, well, I can relax here. The sound of the waves crashing. Hear it? That's the beauty of nature. It's so therapeutic. Spending my life here wouldn't be bad after all. What's wrong? I feel it. The burning frustration. It makes much more sense if you assume she's actually 4 years old. When you dance away from the pressure of race and spend too much time resting, then the pent-up hunger to race. It is the impulse that drives us, the fire, the burning, the explosion. This is the hunger I've been starving to get. Let's go home right now. What's going on? We've done what we came here to do. Now it's time to go back, but I don't even know why we came. Are you from the snail planet? If I don't burn with hunger before a race, I won't get hot enough to run. Now, though, it's perfect. I'm dying to run. Good thing, too, my race is tomorrow. I didn't tell you. Sorry about that. My maiden race is tomorrow. You and the whole country will be in tears after you witness my dazzling moves. I'm on fire. Let's hit the road. And no, you can't bring the coconut. Dispose of it in the sand. But where's home? That way looks promising. Come on! Just when I was starting to figure out the treasure hunt, it's time to go back. I have never been kidnapped to search for coconuts, no. Say there's not another. Oh, god damn it. Play on a stable connection for best results. Gold Ship and I make it back to school. The next day, I attend her race. Students chatter among themselves while waiting for the races to kick off. They have not translated her name properly? Or else this is meant to be like a cute shortening of her name? You really do have a race today. It's time for you to step up. Feel me, question mark. A racer has to have a trainer to enter this Twinkle series. I faked my way through the applications without one, but there's no way that would actually fly at an actual race. So you didn't really care who you got to be your trainer? Huh, you have no idea why I chose you specifically. You've been watching us training from the sidelines since forever, haven't you? No, only about 1 hour 12 minutes ago. Even in the worst weather, you'd be there every day with enthusiasm in is this the face of enthusiasm in your eyes? Whenever I saw you, all I could think was, wow, this trainer has literally nothing better to do, you know. That's so mean. That said, I always get a decent reaction from you. We groove together well, and I've grown to like you. It's just about time. I'd better make use of all of this pent-up hunger. Get ready, I'm about to blow your mind. She may mess with me, but as I watch her head off towards the track, I can't help but get excited to see her race. And now, Gold Ship's big debut begins. Things start off well. As the race progresses, she holds position. They're coming around the final turn. In the final stretch, the lead is breaking for it. Will this decide the race? Gold Ship is pushing ahead with incredible speed. She's 3 lengths behind. 1 length. She pulls ahead at the finish. Gold Ship takes the win with a stunning debut. What an amazing race. I'm completely mesmerized by the way she ran. Okay, so it is, because they've done it again. So this is meant to be some sort of cute shortening of her name. Golshi has plenty more where that came from. You were fantastic. I know, I'm the fastest, the brightest. Please, you give me too little credit. I was just born this way. Your face is shining after watching me. You've never looked happier than this. I'm gonna look happier than this in about 46 minutes, girl. So, that means you have no problem staying on as my trainer, right? I was duped into this, but the excitement that I felt during her race was real. So, let's do it. Together we will defend the world from evil. Goldship's debut ends in success, and I officially become her trainer. I'm sure it will be smoother sailing from here on out. Time for another treasure hunt. A treasure hunt in space? Can we put her down? After a long, desperate struggle, I convinced Goldship that we shouldn't go to space. Why? I think the game would be better in space. She's the most dynamic Umamusume I've ever seen. I'll need to become more vigorous myself for whatever hurdles are sure to come. Goldship and the Battle for Earth. The end. You've earned 20 more carrots.
すげえ暇そうなやつがいるなって思ったんだ。私と出会えて、あんたの人生面白くなっただろ?
We don't have her bond rating to level 1, so we are freed from needing to click her. It wants us to click this. Life is up. No, she got rid of her text bubble and now I can't read it. It wants us to click either of these? Play the main story and get rewards. I'm clicking the buttons it wants me to click, why not SA? Right? This is the one that is flashing with the new and it's highlighted and it's wiggling. It wants me to click it. If they didn't want me to click it, they shouldn't make it flash and highlight. So, no, I disagree. You're wrong. This is exactly what the game wants me to do. Well, game. This is what the visual novel with menus wants us to do. What, is she gonna leap out onto the course and take part? Failure? No, the end. You've earned the above rewards. Carrot.
サブトレーナーさん、もっと急いでください。
Nejiro McQueen wants us to go faster. A raucous crowd tightly packs the Nakayama racecourse stands. We squeeze our way through scores of cheering fans as we head to the front.
最後のレース、ゴールの瞬間を見逃しでもしたら一生後悔することになりますわ。
If that's the case, shouldn't we have just kept watching from the staff box?
言いましたでしょ。小栗さんの走る姿を、勇姿を目の前で見たいと。
No, I need to see her dazzling figure up close.
後続が迫ってくる。しかし小栗先頭、小栗先頭。ああ、もうゴールしてしまいます。ほら、私の手に捕まって。
She clasps my hand with an emphatic grip and pulls me through the crowd. A final tug, and in that instant, the spectacle opens before us.
小栗一着、小栗一着です。スーパースターウマ娘、小栗。
Oh, I thoroughly expect the game will just keep having me click these for the next 40 minutes, why not I say? I don't think there will be any game. I genuinely think that it's just a VN. I don't know why it got us to do that tutorial section. I'll never forget the marvel, the miracle that unfolded in front of my eyes today.
すごいですわ。本当に勝ってしまうなんて。これが小栗さんの。
This is what it means to be the team's ace. And to think she's been slumping lately. People even started saying she was done for when she placed 11th in her last race.
俺にも意地があるからな。終わっただなんて言われたら逆に燃えるってもんだ。
When we heard folks sprouting that nonsense, we both knew we had to prove them wrong.
お疲れ様です、トレーナーさん。
Our team's chief trainer approaches. This man taught me everything I know about being a trainer. A veteran of 30 years, he decided to make this his last race, however.
そうですわ。だってトレーナーさんも小栗さんもこんなに素晴らしいレースをしたのですから。
That's right. Especially after you... We didn't do anything! And Aguri put on such a spectacular race.
会場が揺れるほどの小栗コールです。3時のコールが会場に響き渡っています。
A crowd surpassing 100,000 chant their name. She never could have done it without you, insert name. They sing of the perfect job my mentor did preparing her for this race. It's all the proof I need to know that he still has so much yet to give.
いや、俺はもう限界だよ。最後の意地で今日まで頑張ってきたが、これで完全にガス欠だ。
We couldn't possibly show you someone other than one of the horse girls.
だから当初の予定通り、チームシリウスはお前に託す。
And so I am pushed on with a vigorous clap on the shoulder. Everything I know I learnt during my 2 years as an assistant trainer for Team Sirius. I'm about to lose my guiding light, one that was always there in times of weakness. You do right by McQueen, you hear? She's hitting her prime with that Kikuka show win. Give it your all. I know you two will end up defining G1 races. You got it. You've been unreliable as an assistant, though. I'll have to be the one supporting you. Perhaps you'll straighten up once I win the Spring Tenno show. I look forward to it, do you? She's got you wrapped around her finger. But I truly do expect great things. And so a deep crimson falls upon the turf of Nakayama Racecourse. You've earned some carrots. Episode 3. In unrelated news, Nemeblubb was banned slightly later today. The day after the Arima Kinen, Team Sirius embarks on a new chapter. I do think it's a terrible game, because it isn't. There's been no game. Do I think it's terrible? It's probably doing a reasonable job of what it's intended to be. Like, the voices are fine, the animations on the characters look fairly reasonable. They may be overly shiny, but that's just the anime art style. Like, that's consistent with the style they're supposed to be, that everything is so ludicrously metallically shiny. What do you mean we'll be disbanded? Beginning with a shock. Well, you see, the other members have transferred out, and you are the only one that remains. And one member isn't enough for a team. You'll have to gather a full party. How could everyone else be so cold? Calm down. How are you so calm? The team you inherited has disintegrated. Tazuna is the disbandment immediate. Try rereading the title, Solar. It was going for a different suggestion. No, I don't think so. This is actually the first time this has ever happened. But this extension is temporary. Without talking to the higher-ups, I can't say how long you'll have. I'm sorry that it's come to this when you've just taken over. Not a problem. We'll gather new team members post-haste. I'll prove how much power there is to my name. Come sweat out your youth with us. We welcome everyone. We'll make you feel right at home. Come and get your carrots. Act now and receive free membership. Sometime later. You had to run to the farm for eggs? Nice. Nice that you get your eggs locally, Decoy. My eggs are gotten about 2 meters that way, where the chicken coop is, but it's been endless cutscenes, Decoy. Why isn't there even a single taker? Don't they know who is soliciting them? Consider the optics. This is the team run by a newbie trainer that's lost all its members. You'd keep your own, but the farmer up the road does a good job? How do you even have time for this logical thinking? You should be more worried. I'm just as worried as you are. The old man trusted me to take care of his team. I can't let him down. But as it stands, I don't think these methods will get us any shiny-eyed new recruits. We need a new strategy. We need to focus on making this team one that anyone would want to join. At any rate, why don't we give our minds a break and get some training in?
そうですよね。
I guess that's so.
勧誘に気を取られてトレーニングをおろそかにしていたら本末転倒。
We can't let
準備をしてまいりますわ。
we can't let this occupy all our time when we have races to win. Let's go get ready. Our first goal is to win the Spring Tenno show at the end of April. This 3.2k race will be a serious test of endurance. I decide to work on improving her form to draw out the best performance. Coming out of that corner, try to shift more energy onto your left leg. Imagine kicking away the ground with your left foot.
わかりましたわ。
Focus on that for another 3 laps. We'll call it a day after
あ
that.
と3周だけですか？
You're still not used to this form. We need to be careful not to strain your legs.
承知いたしましたわ。
Let me know if you have any other objections. I don't want to force you to do things... Oh, wow. You disagree with. That is not a line that should be here.
いえ、トレーナーさんの指導は理にかな
Your reasoning is sound. I have no qualms with your judgment. She takes to the track. However, I sense a tinge of dissatisfaction. She doesn't seem convinced. Is my instruction lacking, or is it just a matter of building trust? And we still have recruiting to worry about. This has turned into some ordeal. I give myself a good slap on the cheeks, and shift my gaze back to McQueen. You get some carrots. Oh, thank God. Win Chapter 1, set off for the brightest star, Race 1. Stories are unlocked after fulfilling their requirements.
人生とは予習復習。
We already did this game. Maybe it wants me to do that? Okay, it wants me to do that. An actual race?
このゴールドシップ様を呼んだか？
Okay.
5番人気、5番ゴールドシップ。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
出走じゃい。美しい青空が広がる京都レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
一番人気はもちろんこの子、4番 この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。3番
Choco Choco.
5番での出走。
気合十分。
Have we played Digimon World? No, Decoy. The Digimon games are on my radar for monster trainer games to play, seeing as we're basically out of Pokemon. And to make Brelix feel guilty for not playing the ones he's promised to play, both independently and for his dictators.
このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは2番サンバシスター、4番それを見るように3番、そしてその外から行ったのはゴールドシップ。1番先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
1番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
これだけ密集して
No, no, Anon-Fin. He doesn't play games. He only discusses
1番続きました。2番そしてその
Weeb game design. That is his new arc.
4番
Weeb game design discussion / video essay creation.
ではないですよ。
順位を振り返っていきます。まずは1周目、正面スタンド前に入った先頭1番、レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いて2番、大きく離れて3番、ゴールドシップ上がっていきます。
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
先頭は変わらず1番、リバシンサー、2番、その後3番、4番、並びかけてきた。少し離れてゴールドシップ。意気揚々と先頭行きます。1番、どうでしょうこの展開。先頭は相変わらず1番、2馬身離れて2番、1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。先頭は依然1番、2馬身リード、1馬身差2番、さらには3番、2馬身3馬身開いてゴールドシップ。5番手に4番、1番
Special ability active.
の後ろから行くのは3番、その後3、4馬身開いてゴールドシップ内で4番。
Apparently we're a battleship because we give a warning shot.
3番手には3番、2周目の向こう正面、各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。さらに2番、内を回ります。1番、そして3番、あとはゴールドシップ。3馬身離れて4番。残り1000メートルを通過。
Okay, it's time to imagine herself pushing the ground away with her left foot.
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。ゴールドシップ、前を狙っているぞ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。3番、2番手につき様子を見守る。栄光まで400、最終コーナー。先陣を切ったのは2番、抜け出したのは2番。だが後続も追いすがる。先頭2人の競り合いだ。先頭2番、しかしその差はわずか。3番、抜け出した200を通過。食い下がる2番、ゴールドシップ。追走強い。先頭は変わらず3番。
She's going strong, says the voiceover as she literally descends further and further into last place.
圧巻の走りでレースを制した3番、見事に完勝。レースを制しました。2着は2番、3着は1番。
And yet she looks oddly happy. Your trainee seemed anxious. Her pacing was jumbled as a result. Yeah, at least she looks happy. But I can't do the thing? Because we needed to win the race. So we just do this repeatedly until she wins? Like, is it a like chance to win thing? Maybe.
5番ゴールドシップ5番人気です。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。この子の持久力を見せつけるには絶好の舞台ですよ。
渡る空の下行われる京都レース場芝3人の馬娘たちが挑みます。現在1番人気は4番、実力は負けていません。2番人気、3番。
Oh, I disagree, Midas. From what we've observed, you play visual novel sections to get carrots to then attempt to use to pull the machine to see if you can win randomly at this. Those are the buttons that it's highlighting me as it wants me to press. There isn't... No. What did I say? You are just... There isn't any game. Right, so far all there has been is visual novel and tutorial. So you can shut right up. The buttons that it's telling us to press are the ones I'm pressing, and if it doesn't like that, it is the game's fault. Game. 4番果たしてどうでしょうか。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。1番まだリードをキープしています。2馬身差。2番大きく離れて。3番その後ろにゴールドシップ。その後ろ4番依然先頭は1馬身差。2番そして3番4番手にはゴールドシップ。1馬身離れて4番先頭1番レースはよどみなく進んでいます。そしてその後ろから行くのは2番。あとは3番。 They're allowed to be upset, Amel. They definitionally are not. That would be like saying a movie is a music video or a radio program is a TV show. They are different things. That doesn't mean that they're a bad thing, right? A visual novel can be a meaningful and enjoyable thing, means of entertainment, but it isn't definitionally a game. It might feature some components that are like a game in the same sort of way that a movie has a soundtrack, right? A movie has a soundtrack. That doesn't mean that a movie is a soundtrack. Nope, lost again. So the new question is she going to get so old from doing this like we were told and age out? No, we press the buttons that it wants us to press. Next. This. It's no longer highlighting this, so now it wants us to do this. God, more visual novel. Ay, ay, ay. One day, whilst walking behind the school, something falls from above. It glitters in the light, reflecting the setting sun. Why would I be hurt? Someone's looking out a window. Oh, her glasses dropped off her face. Okay. I'll bring your glasses up to you. She literally has a crown. Carry the glasses up to the classroom where the student is waiting. We wanted to shoot all the other races. That wouldn't be very sportsmanly. We don't take that approach to Mario Kart or horse racing. You should win on your racing prowess, not on your blue shell usage. The hinges move without issue, and the lenses appear to be unblemished. These are made for racing, so of course falling from the window won't damage them. However, someone could have stepped on them. Thank you. What's happening tomorrow? I guess you're a trainer. You're aware that there are tryouts tomorrow. There will be many debuts exhibiting their abilities to trainers in the hopes of being scouted. And in the 10th race, I will be participating. I must participate. There is something I have to accomplish in the Twinkle series. Needless to say, I will seize this opportunity for victory, and my chance to make my debut. Although she speaks calmly, I can feel her unwavering confidence. Her eyes smolder with an iron will. Can I say something? What? I'll stay near the lead until the final corner. The front pack will be tightly grouped. Following the last turn, I will pass them on the outside. Then I will gain a lead of no less than 10 lengths and first place. Exclamation mark! That is the result I have derived from my calculations. Whether it proves to be true or not, you should confirm tomorrow with your own eyes. Her calculations are both composed and daring at the same time. Her calculations are both composed and daring at the same time. But will the outcome truly be as she predicts? Having grown curious, I come to see the tryouts the next day to see how her races pan out. We should all strive to make composed yet daring calculations. Indeed, Wick. Entirely according to plan. Oh. They've rounded the corner and are entering the final straight. Biwa Hayate comes from the outside. Biwa Hayate takes the lead. She's 2 lengths ahead. 3. She places first and wins by a landslide. What an overwhelming victory. I feel a chill run down my spine as I watch her prediction play out word for word. Sometime later. The interviewer congratulates him. She's busy being impressed. Then there's an unexpected visitor. The girl is named Brian? Yes! Her name was Brian. She grew up to be a horse girl called Brian. I was just passing by. It is the beast, Narita Brian. I heard she's elusive. And yet here she is, in front of us. I have to talk to Brian.
じゃあな、姉貴。いや、待てブライアン。お前、少し痩せすぎているのか？
Thinner than usual. She's calling her fat. Normally you're fat.
食事の管理はどうなっているんだ？栄養が不足しているんじゃないか？
Surprisingly, the original horse was male, says the wiki. You don't say, Wick. Are you not meeting your dietary requirements? Is your nutritional intake sufficient? I'm eating fine.
わかったぞ。
The changes to the cafeteria menu aren't to your liking. You've always been a picky eater. Our energy consumption is exceptional, and you're so big-headed about everything.
何？大きくない。通常サイズだぞ、私の頭は。ブライアン。まったく。
ああ、待ってくれよブライアン。君なら三冠の座にも必ず輝ける。ぜひ俺と。
理論には。
There is still room to improve my theories. It turns out that Biwa, who runs with calculated precision, is the older sister of the racer dubbed the Beast. Strangely, I find myself drawn to her. Oh, Welly, no! I feel a growing curiosity within me, wanting to know more about this intriguing runner. You've earned some carrots. Several days after the tryouts, the siblings find themselves surrounded by enthusiastic trainers. Can't I just talk to you a little bit?
まだ選抜レースも走ってないっての。そう言うな。選抜の前からスカウトの声がかかるのは期待が大きい証拠だぞ。知ったことか。
俺なら君を三冠にだって導いてみせる。
I will lead you straight to the Triple Crown. Please, select me. I'd treat you the best. What do you say? No one would pay more respect to your natural talent than me. Let me train you as well. Some sibling rivalry would sharpen your training. Sounds great, doesn't it? I humbly decline. Take the scavengers with you. She departs with a smile on her face, but under the smirk, I glimpse a hint of concern. I decide to follow her out of curiosity. It's you again. I believe I saw you watching us from a distance. Did you follow me? Are you stalking me? Well, seeing as how you helped with my glasses, you probably mean no harm. Is everything okay? Girl A. Not little girl or girl in trouble. Girl A. Please, sis, wait for me. Girl B. Come on, hurry up. We're almost at the finish. Ah, my cherished little sister. She appears aloof, but she is an earnest and good person. Do you mean Brian? Yes, as children we amused ourselves racing in parks like this. She was competitive and often wound up crying, since I was the faster one back then. But she said she loved racing and had fun running with me. She was always following in my footsteps. I wish I could have been a sister she could look up to. You must be Chatter, eh, Cicela? Ever since then, our goal has remained unchanged, to race in the Twinkle series together. We were always together, that's why I could sense it. My sister, her unique qualities, they began to surface. And then her physical abilities swiftly grew to surpass mine. Power, speed, stamina, she has them all. Everyone knows that she is a rare phenomenon. In time, she'll become a beast, on par with President Symboli Rudolph. That's why I needed an edge, a different one than hers. What I lack in physical prowess, I will make up for in precisely planned strategies. And when there is a limit to training time, I will maximize efficiency. I have constructed formulas based on my theories, and I find the solution to victory using my winning equation. Sweet Jesus. It's still a work in progress. My equation cannot contend with Brian yet. Aww. Tell you my secret. We made a promise. She may not remember, but it doesn't matter. As her older sister and as an Umamusume, I will keep my word. We will stand together at the Twinkle series and have the greatest race of our lives. And with my perfect winning equation, I will claim victory. The mysterious, ever calm and collected Biwa Hayahide actually hides an intense, burning desire within. And in her empirical running, I see new possibilities for racing. I could help. What did you say? I want to help you write your winning equation. But I'm still not sure if I'm ready. Yes, as opposed to her theoretical running, exactly. I was thinking that, Wick. She specializes in theoretical racing. And more importantly, are you certain that I am the sibling that you want? I want to be your trainer. I have written all the theories I'm developing in my notebook. Of course, my winning equation is here as well. But it seems I must write about an additional important matter. It concerns you, trainer. I will label this section with your name. And so I became her trainer. Together we vow to compete. No, to complete the unbeatable winning equation and achieve her goal. A few days pass since teaming up. I hear more talk of Brian than usual. Hail, Aguri. Welcome, welcome. So it's true. Brian is going to race in the Sprout Kinnan. Which nation is this? We must be Mongolia, right? We have all the horses. Seems legit. The Sprout Kinnan. Even among junior runners, only the most esteemed racers may gain entry. It's totally unheard of for a pre-debut Umamusume to be chosen. Brian's on a totally different level. So you've run even further ahead. Where did she pull the notebook out of? And that's why I will complete my winning equation. Undeniable proof. Narita Bryan, though still pre-debut, secures a place in the exalted Sprout Kinnan. And time. Okay. I don't know that I'm willing to assign this game status. VN? Yes. Maybe even a lot of, like, mini VNs? Sure. But game? It made a, like, big 40-minute deal about trying to teach us supposed game mechanics, but then only wanted us to click on the VN components of what was there, which seems like a really, really weird choice. I think a tighter, more streamlined, here is a horse girl, here is the experience of training her, here is the experience of running a race with her, doing that loop, rather than what they did would be more useful. If they're just going to have it be click the button that we want you to click without understanding why, they could do it faster, loop you through it multiple times, and then actually introduce the meaning of those things in each iteration. But we did do that loop? No. You have a question. What would be necessary in the tutorial for a game to tell you that something is the main game? I thought you were joking because I am on another streamer that is also starting and found it easy to navigate to the main game. It brought us in. It said, do you want to play a tutorial? I said yes. And then the tutorial was nothing but a series of, here is big flashy button. Click the big flashy button that it wants you to click while it talks about occasionally what the big flashy button does. We finished that, and then it entered us onto a menu that had 2 flashy buttons that wanted us to press, and one of those was the Go Watch Endless VNs menu, which all had little sub-flashy, like, I want you to click me's. So, the game's tutorial teaches you, click the flashy buttons, it's what the game wants you to do, and then I continued doing that, and it led to nothing but VNs. I'm not, like, trying to take the piss or oversell it. The game has genuinely taught you to click the flashy buttons. Okay, I took that lesson on, and I continue doing it, and it doesn't actually get you to play any game a bit. Well, whatever. Decent music, nice animations mostly. Sometimes the ground was very, like, flat, blurry ground. There were other times the ground was quite nice. The race caller was mostly okay if weird in not a language that isn't your own to hear, and it was dissonant when the race caller was literally saying, like, she's performing really well at the end of the race when all the others were, like, when we stopped sprinting and everyone else was pulling further ahead of us. That was very dissonant. Those things should be made to match. But beyond that, I don't know that there's anything to say. Maybe more interesting characters / story, like why is going to the beach and karate chopping a coconut supposedly good story? But that's what it wanted us to go experience, so that's what we experienced. Yeah, that's about it. Is it a horrible game? Yes, because I don't think it seems to count as a game from what I've seen. Is it a reasonable mini VN / series of vignettes? Maybe. Maybe it is. Giving a raving review, and this will now be a channel staple. No, Ninjin. No. We are thankfully free now, and we're just giving up our wrap-up comments. So we can stick with our anti-horse mode. Okay. Well, Nemi, if nothing else, you did get us to play something that's very different than what we normally do on the channel. So thank you for that, even if it wasn't a great game. Cheers all. Thank you for joining. I hope you had a lovely time and will join us for hopefully a better, more gamey Dictator next time. How can it be an objective review? We clicked the buttons that the game, in air quotes, taught us and then wanted us to click Ninja. If the game presents you with a big flashy button and says click the flashy button and you do it and it does nothing but show you VNs for 2 hours, that's the game's fault. Anyway, no one else is up and around. So I get to let you all make your own way in the world. Cheers all. I hope you had a better time watching me doing this than I had doing it, because, good lord, I can assure you this is being uninstalled the instant the stream ends. Peace.